Hi, I'm Emily, and this is No Expert, and today I'm going to show you how I make an herby, lemony broiled salmon. It's quick, easy, and delicious. Let's get to it. This recipe is sponsored by Moy Salmon. Today I'm going to be cooking with their pre-portioned 6-ounce filets. They come in a convenient pack of 2. They're ready to cook, fresh, never frozen, and I love the way they taste. You can get Moy Salmon at major retailers like Target, Amazon Fresh, and through Instacart. You can use the Moy website, linked down below, to find Moy near you. Thanks again to Moy for sponsoring this video. So this is truly one of the easiest, fastest ways to make salmon, and it tastes totally delicious. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to broil my salmon. This is so quick, it's so easy, and it tastes great. So I'm going to pat my salmon dry, and I'm going to place these salmon on the sheet pan skin side up so that all the fat underneath the skin rolls down into the meat to keep it nice and moist and delicious. Coat it in a little bit of neutral oil, something with a high smoke point, and then we're going to do lots of salt on there because that's how we're going to season the inside and outside of the salmon. And then I'm also going to char a lemon at the same time. We're going to just put this cut side down on the sheet pan, and then that'll do it. I'm going to broil this salmon under a high broiler for about 7 to 9 minutes until it reaches an internal temperature of 145. So this recipe has a sauce that is inspired by some of the flavors of a Greek taverna. You don't see a lot of salmon at Greek restaurants, but you do see a lot of fish. So here's what I have here. I have garlic, white wine vinegar, salt, pepper, fresh oregano, dried oregano, parsley, and olive oil. And all I'm going to do is combine these in a blender. Something I like to do is I will combine the garlic, white wine vinegar, and salt ahead just for about 10 minutes to take some of the raw bite out of the garlic. Then I'm going to take all that and pour it into my blender cup with my fresh oregano, my dried oregano, and my parsley. And last but not least, pepper. All right, that's ready to blend. And I'm going to pulse all this together first, and then I'll add my olive oil. All right, our fish is out of the oven. Our sauce is mostly made. It's time to plate it up. I'm so excited to dig into this salmon. Let's do it. It's so good. It's crazy that broiling a salmon for 7 minutes gets you a salmon that moist and delicate, not dried out, just perfect. It's delicious. And then the sauce, you get that oregano, the parsley. The dried oregano and the fresh oregano add sort of 2 different layers of that same sort of slightly floral, herby flavor. And then the lemon, it's just delicious. It's tangy, it's herby, it's bright, it's peppery, and the salmon is perfect. And it took 10 minutes. 10 minutes, can you imagine? Dinner in 10 minutes? That is beautiful. Let me try another bite. Yeah. It's really good. That's a weeknight dinner I can get behind. So easy, so tasty, so flavorful. I like to serve it with some sauteed dandelion greens or spinach, kale, something like that, and either some rice or a lemon potato, or even just some crusty bread. And baby, you got yourself a weeknight dinner. Make that for your friends. They'll be like, oh, you must have been working on this for so long. You weren't. And that salmon is just so beautiful. I mean, it's a great piece of salmon to start with. And the way that the fat just like sinks down into the meat so it stays really moist even when you're broiling it at such a high temperature. Delicious. All right, and that is how I make my herby and bright broiled salmon. It's easy and it's delicious. Thank you again so much to Moy for sponsoring this episode, and thank you for watching. Slap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more like this. And I'll catch up with you later. Bye-bye. 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 No, you hang up.